Okay everybody, welcome back to OTT, Oli Tech Trials. My name's Ollie, and let's get back into this video of trailmakers again. I like how I say back to the specific, but anyway, that doesn't matter. We're building our tank today. We're gonna see how far we can get and how powerful we can make it. We're gonna see if it can travel easily and also hold the weight of the cannons, as well as make it fully functional with every aspect that we can. So let's start with the base and see where we get to. Let's do this. And for anybody new, please hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing videos. And let's get into it. The base, of course, will have to be separate due to the fact but we already knew that. So I feel like spiked rails would work best because it is also a tank build, so we have to keep it as drivable as possible. And just so it can move, we can copy paste these along here. So let's see how this works. Just for a test, since this time we're actually allowed to test stuff, copy it to the other side, just so we can temporarily test. We're not doing this because we have to, we're doing this because I want to know if it works. Okay, it can turn. Good. It can turn if we do that. Okay. I'm just seeing if we... Yeah, we started the video properly. Okay. Now let's continue. Stop showing me that. I don't need that. There we go. We're starting with the wheelbase. So let's get this for the front. We're also of course gonna layer up, make it fully functional. But we have to start with the fundamentals. Is seeing if it actually will work. So let's copy paste all the parts we will probably need and see how it goes. Actually, no, that's a bit too big. Oh my god. You can see how chaotic this is, since this is the biggest build we've attempted on camera, so we hope it's a good one. And there we go. And then we have to do the same thing on the complete opposite side. Don't you love it? This is gonna be annoying, but hey. This is what we wanted when we said we were gonna build it, so let's do it. That's only one layer above, so this should be able to fit. Yep. Okay, we have the base working. Now it's time for us to get the biggest parts we can and fill it in. That is so annoying, but there we go. I know I'm a bit quiet when we're doing this, but it's also because we don't have much room to build, if that makes any sense. Like we can't have too many mistakes, so I'm being quiet so we can get a good build what you guys will appreciate. And comment down below what you want to see next, because I love to hear what builds you have in mind, as well as to see you guys make your own builds. I don't make these videos because I like them. I make them because I feel like there's more people out there who will play it. And why is it only giving me the small parts? Just turn it around. We would go with that, but here's the thing. We need engines in the entire base of it. So, due to its size, we might just start with this and build one more layer up. Because I don't know how much engines we can put in before the game hates us. But we should at least try to make the most powerful beast of the military world in Trailmakers. We're not basing it off anything specific. I just want to see what's possible in Trailmakers. Because we've already built wall climbers, so I thought wall climbing vehicles, race cars. So I thought, what's the next land vehicle that we haven't built? And this is the idea I got, so let's do it. And it won't be too difficult considering what we've built in the past there. We leave the front empty just so we can copy paste it along. Because remember, this ain't gonna be as easy as we think. It might look easy now, but believe me, we're gonna have to make perfect steering and everything later. Configure every button. So, I'm curious to see what actually gets created from this abomination. And I'm saying that because we've never attempted something like this. And then said we're gonna do it with full steering and stuff. So, 150 likes and we will make a fighter plane. Or helicopter. But you actually have to reach the like goal for us. It looks like I'm placing random parts, but I'm being honest, I'm not placing random parts. I'm building the entire skeleton of the vehicle first, of the base. We have not even got to the most important bit, what's the cabin. So honestly, whatever we create, I honestly just hope it works. So let's see what we can do. And also, because if we pull it off, it will be funny to see how it drives with the amount of weight it will have. Because you can see the weight of the vehicle in the top corner. Like I would say on my own right now, I personally think the more weight we add to it, the better. Because we have that right now. And I'm probably guessing we need a lot more than this. More there, see? It already looks a bit better. Oh no, that didn't even get placed correctly. That's huge, and it's already 900 kilograms to be precise. Blimey. Now we have to cover the wheels. Let's just hope it doesn't. Not bad. But will it copy it to the other side of? Yes. This makes it so much easier. This just makes it so much easier doing this. Let's put that back. Cause see what I mean? Cause we're gonna need things at that level where it covers the track. Wait, what? Isn't? No way there's a connection point, but hey. At least we know we did it. And now we go into Streamline and find the craziest pieces we can to create this monstrosity. Never mind, we might actually need one more block like this. And then we go into Streamline. This, yeah, this looks sleek. It's taking the modern look with an old-fashioned taste. Honestly feels like the right way to go considering what we're building. Will it copy? No, it won't copy to that. So I have to do it myself. This video will probably take ages. Just saying, for the viewers who hate staying forever. So we're gonna build as much as we can, and if we don't finish what we wanted, we will just continue on and you'll get a continue on Thursday. Well, the upload will be on Thursday of it then. But anyway, I accidentally copied it, but what the heck? When you expect it to rotate, you don't expect it to do that. There you go. I'm actually proud of this vehicle. It's taken up the amazing vibe. And then copy it, do that. This is the most detailed build we've done. And we haven't even gone to the detailing. We could put more engines in there, but that would make it too heavy. So let's just there we go. Control Z, put that back, and then copy it over. And there we go. And now the other side. There we go. And then we copy it to the end, and we have a flat base to work on. Is there any servos, like aiming servo? Aiming. Yeah, there is an aiming servo. Enable rotation via camera movement for turrets and more. Okay. So where's the exact center? Go into settings, duration. Strength, we can manually put 50. And now we have to build a base on top of it. Starting with, I would probably say, the 4x8. And then copy it to the front. Remember, this isn't the best vehicle we've ever made, and probably won't be, because it's a huge project. For a seat, it does not matter, because it's going to be encased. But if we want to keep a slick style for a cabin, you know, we're gonna go the full cabin vibe. Armored seat. And also, since this is a fully built machine of our own, we're gonna give it some back weight, just for the sake of seeing how it performs. I feel like that's too much. Like, we can have the back to put weights on, but the rest we have to keep minimal. And now we start rotating things and see where it goes. 'Cause this isn't best. Oh. didn't think it would turn out any better. Oh my. And then get these along there. This is a crazy build considering what I've built in the past. I keep clicking on things we don't need. There we go. There we go. There we go. Phooey. This is turning out to be cozy. This is gonna be a giant project. And then for the final bit, for the top, of course we're gonna put slopes and stuff on it to give it a bit more texture, but for now it's good. And since it's good, we can add the turret. Don't ask why it's that large, because I have a bit of an idea. Not that. I keep clicking the wrong one because I can't see the labels of them. Okay. This is gonna be a long video. And then this tank is gonna be difficult to drive. And then go into combat and find the tank cannon. Interesting, eh? They have gunpowder cannons, other stuff. This is what I was thinking we do. I know there's a tank cannon thing, but when I think of OP, I think of OP. And then we give it like a toned down rocket launcher thingy. Because it's not like it will matter since it's gonna be OP either way. And considering its size, we might as well also get one of them intact. We can surround it later. Yeah, no. We can save that for like a plane build or something. There we go. Actually, this is a tank. Hold on. It's supposed to be as tanky as possible. So why slam all of that on it when we can build up a large energy shield around it? Because that would also look stupid, so I see why. Streamline, rounded. It's the best way to round the entire thing off without making it look too terrible. Because I'm also not a pro, but I am a good builder. So let's see what we can make. Whoa. I'm impressed considering my skill level. Damn. And then we go in with one of these. Okay. I see before we put it to a test drive, we give the base a little edge lining so it isn't as... No? We could do that. But also I want to work on how it looks as well. Because now after all that weight being added, we're 100% going to have to do... Actually first let's test if it works. Yeah, that points where my mouse does. No? Why does it keep flipping? Tab. Let's teleport somewhere else and see what we can do. If it's due to the weight, we can easily give the thing... Oh. But also then again, we did press everything directly right up against the wheels. So we added the steering there. I know this might be a bit of an insane large hinge A and D. and do the same thing here. We might have to start deleting some of the engines due to the weight. Because even though this is a powerhouse, it was not designed to carry this much weight. I didn't realize we'd reached the weight limit this quickly. There we go. There we go. Now we return with these. There we go. Closed up, all done. Which one is the steering one? This one? I honestly think we might need steering for the front two wheels, just because the fact is when we had it with them, as you saw, it wouldn't work. You get what I mean? And then from that one we go over to this side and copy it, which should mean we can finally drive. Wait, is it finally working? Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, do we cover it back up though is the question, because they did turn. I just want to see if it works covered up. If it does, part 2 will be on Thursday, where we add detail to it. So let's see if it works. No, it does not. Okay. We're gonna have to find a different solution for that, but that's for next episode. Okay. If it's where I look, it should be here. And then that should become forward. Okay. Okay. There we go. This is amazing. We're gonna add the detail to it in part 2, because I feel like we already did a lot. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye. Subscribe, and there might be a part 3 if we don't finish it. Bye.